Good morning, and welcome to Let's Play, where we play games in my Steam and GOG library. And today we are taking our second look at the game Black Desert Online. The last time we looked at it, we mainly looked at the character creation and the intro. And I'll admit, the character creator is very nice. It's very customizable. The intro was interesting. The story, a little generic, but good. However, we're going to take a look at some other things, including the cash shop, and some reviews. But first, we're going to talk to this lady here.
Oh, this stench! How dare you stand so close? You... what? The way down to the ruins? What?
Yeah, you know, the ruins.
Now even these peons. Mills! Do you know how hard I worked to make this excavation happen? Need I have you all discharged to be taken seriously?
I shall gladly take whatever punishment you feel is adequate once we return. But, Princess, I beseech you to withhold your anger for just a moment. How dare you stand in the way of Princess Jarette of Serendia? If we were not out in the field, you would have been severely punished.
Oh, yeah. Okay, whatever, dude.
What would compel you to ask such an obvious thing? Did Eden originally hire you on as a mercenary?
Say Eden hired you for the
Do
excavation.
you not know the ancient chamber excavation site is directly under the command of Princess Jarette? We told Eden how important this site is, yet he dares to bring in someone so wet behind the ears. He's making it quite hard to trust him as a leader. We'll be lucky if we find anything at all before the deadline.
Eden was handpicked by our eminent Lord Jordine. Do you doubt the Grand Chamberlain of Serendia's shrewdness?
I sincerely apologize, Princess. That was not what I meant when I said those words.
Okay. I don't think the two of them are getting along
I shall
too
punish
great.
you for your suspicions in time. For now, just concern yourself with how to restore his honor.
Yes, I shall give this new recruit a fitting task. Fortune truly favors you. Follow me. Ruins excavation starts with picking up a pickaxe. Break the stones around that ruin and fill the cart.
Okay.
It's a simple task, so go to the soldier below once you are done. But, I will say this once, overconfidence is a fool's folly.
Okay.
Ruins excavation starts with picking up a pickaxe.
Alright, so the two of them aren't getting along too great. I can feel Princess Jarette and her butler watching us. Strike with a pickaxe. You destroyed the stone. Let's go down to the soldier. Alright. Now.
Oh, Eden's strong new recruit finally arrived, I see. Now tell us, how did you get locked in the sights of that spoiled princess?
Okay.
Oh, never mind. You didn't hear me say a thing. Anyways, seems like you know how to handle yourself. Follow me. Do you see those hungry wolves stalking about in the grass?
Yeah.
The horses won't budge thanks to that scary lot. Sir Roig may appear like he's not watching, but he sees all. So this is the time to show your stuff, my friend.
So you want me to go fight some wolves? Oh, and y'all put me right in the middle of it.
Weren't you an excavator? I thought you'd get eaten alive. But it seems you've some use. I'll grant you access to the ancient stone chamber. Go and help Eden finish up with the excavation.
And we don't need the permission of weaklings. Why don't we take our time and have a good look around? There's a chance we could remember something, including juicy tidbits regarding our contract. Alright. Where are we headed now? This way? Past all these people? I guess so.
You're practically drooling over those relics. Does a visit to places such as this make your heart skip a beat as well?
Oh, perhaps.
Huh? Oh, so you're the living relic Eden discovered. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Luffy Bed Mountain, at your service.
At your service, huh? Well, that's a familiar sound out of a dwarf's mouth. At your service, and your family's.
I'm not sure why no one has ever stumbled upon this stone chamber up until now, but I guess you're some sort of lucky charm, aren't you?
Perhaps.
It just so happens that the day you awoke was the day we finally cracked the secret of these 5 stone murals.
Oh, really?
These murals of prophecy have been speculated to have been painted by the ancients. They depict the rise and fall of the Kron Kingdom that was central to Balanos.
How many
Take
more?
a closer look. Who knows? You might be standing in front of your own creations, and you've just forgotten about it.
Hear about the tale behind the Kron King and the immortal alchemist
The
mural.
depiction of Noir III of House Bartali, the last king of the Kron Kingdom of Balanos. The enormous crown symbolizes his unchallenged authority. The only thing he feared was death itself. One day, an alchemist from across the desert sought audience with Noir III. My master shall grant you eternal life. If I heard that, my eyes would be big as dinner plates. Eternal life. Quite the thing to crave, especially in a world where many struggle to eke out a full living, even once. Alas, the prospect of immortality blinded Noir III, and he took the alchemist's offer. The blood and organs of 100 children and maidens, all offered up as sacrifice to
Ew.
the alchemist.
Not a very pretty price.
The king's madness swept throughout Balanos as the people's resentment reached the heavens. But Noir III made no effort to stop the ritual to summon the alchemist's master. By the time the king learned the truth, that the alchemist served the evil god Hadum, his concerns had narrowed to the point where he cared not of such things. Fortunately, Elion, Arl, and their believers did not remain idle, and the ritual to bring about Hadum into this world was halted. Though, in doing so, the castle was toppled and shattered to pieces. The mighty kingdom of Kron joined the many other kingdoms lost to history. This was barely over 150 years ago. But do you know what's even more amazing?
No, tell me.
I, at Luffy Bed Mountain, used the latest advancements in archaeological dating to determine exactly when these murals were constructed.
Okay, tell more.
Apparently, these stone murals were made not 150 years ago, but much, much further back.
Oh, really?
However did the ancients peer so far into the future? Ah, right. I've saved the most interesting mural for last.
Oh, have you now?
This one depicts a prophecy that's yet come to pass. It's the breaker of chains who freed the vengeful souls sacrificed to summon Hadum to our realm.
Oh?
Yikes, look at the time. Take this information regarding the final mural and bring it to Martha Keegan down there, will you?
Okay.
Can't miss her. She's unreasonably tall and wears glasses so big you would mistake her for a frog.
Alright.
Just listen to her speak and you will catch wind of her temper. Eesh, I get goose flesh just thinking about it.
Alright. Where are we headed? This way. Interesting outfit. Did people in ancient times wear such clothing? A relic thought to be an ancient weapon. Oh, you must be the one I'm looking for.
My word, is that the final mural? And you are?
Oh, she doesn't seem to know who I am
Are
either.
you the one Eden described as a living relic he found toppled over? My goodness. My name is Martha Kean, an archaeologist by trade. I guess this too is fate. Should we shake hands or something?
Martha! Martha! I found it! Come quickly!
You found
Don't
what?
have time for handshakes. My, is it just me? Or are we seeing some steady developments after your awakening? If everyone worked towards a single goal in harmony, heaven on earth could be achieved. I swear I've seen these writings in an ancient text in Valencia somewhere. An ancient weapon that attacked the ancients. Who could have made such a thing? Is your heart pounding as hard as mine? Every time I make a discovery like this, it's like stealing a swig of light ale stashed away in a Calphionian noble's warehouse.
I take you have experience doing that. I can sense Eden, the one we saw when we first awoke. And that power I sense behind him, that's gotta be the relic we're after. Heh. We must recover our power along with the rest of our memories. Whenever, wherever, just call me. Talk with Eden. Whoa, hey, what's all this? You must be Eden.
I could hear Laufey and Martha from all the way over here. I was wondering who their special guest would be. And it was you. You and I have already been introduced. Though I believe you've yet to meet my comrade, the beautiful Ganelle, Orwin.
Eden, come now, quit it!
Okay.
Greetings. I am Orwin of Ilia.
Ah, but do be careful. The remains of many petrified ancients are strewn about. It appears some unpredictable power remains sealed within this relic.
Not to mention the upside-down trees that are rooted around the relic as well. During my brief stay in the forests in the Southern Territories, I recall reading about them in some forbidden texts.
Oh, really?
Damn forbidden texts from such a young age. I can't imagine, especially considering how prim and proper you are right now.
He said to be careful, but what does he know? It's right in front of us, the power we've been sensing. Let's hurry and take a look at the relic. It looks impossibly old, but I can't help feeling it's familiar. Alright, so what happens when we interact with this thing?
Wait, stand back, right now!
Oh my goodness, what are you doing all of a sudden?
Place your hands on the relic.
Are you awake? These are the memories of the forgotten world. Sorry, but you should have known better.
Don't you forget our deal.
Your face suddenly turned pale. Are you okay? You remembered something, didn't you?
Yeah, nothing really good.
Why would you do such a thing in front of an ancient relic you've never seen before? Wait, could it be?
You wouldn't have some red-eyed being whispering incessantly in your head now, would you?
Perhaps?
Ah, it must be a black spirit. Those entities that bring ruin to all who succumb to their whispers. I was joking when I called you a living relic, but now it appears that name was right on the mark.
Okay.
Eden, please, isn't that a bit too much? And yet, it may be wise to tell the others what we've just witnessed. The relic has begun to move. At this rate, the dark energies will.
The relic probably awakened after reacting to your black spirit. Be careful. Those spirits will definitely seize any chance to swallow you whole.
Okay.
You all right?
What is going on? Evade the black spirits and escape the stone chamber. Okay. Okay. And that is a little bit intriguing. Whoa. Bunch of them here. Oh, and they all followed you. Okay, so that was different. That was definitely different. Okay. I don't know what just happened, but yeah. Alright, so we have looked at a little more of the story, and I admit it's definitely rather intriguing. But let's look at the cash shop, because we always have to look at that in any MMO. So we have, they call it the Pearl Shop. And we have all sorts of things in here. We have beauty items. We have the ability to use what they call it, Merv's Palette. All characters in the server can freely use the die for up to 30 days. Dies will be reset when they expire, but will be able to be reloaded once reactivated. So for 1,000, I don't know what these are, you can use all colors for 30 days. Or if you spend 3,000, you can use them for 90 days, which is same thing. Alright. We have an appearance change coupon. You could change the character's appearance once. That costs 800. I'm going to have to find out what these tokens are. Or for 1,000, you can buy one that lets you freely change the character's appearance for 30 days. The changed appearance will be kept. I would hope so. We have Bleach, which removes the applied dye. Unknown dye, a box in which you can randomly get one of any dye. You may get something special. A no dye box bundle, which gets you 3. And actually has a small discount for that. You got red dyes, orange dyes, yellow, brown dyes. You have a yellow, brown dye box bundle. So you have singular dyes, or you could buy bundles. Okay, we have pets. Everything including a classic pet. Which includes Fluffy, a Flounder duck, a Haite, a Phonial squirrel, Medaya guard dog, or a Badian dog. All pet types are classic. Okay. We also have Wizard Gospy, the Flounder duck, Fluffy, Haite, otter, ferret, Marmot, crow, little lamb, turtle, Karlstein cat, Philiphe naughty dog, young griffin, Choppy, lazy panda house. Can be installed in your residence. Panda. Needless to say, there is a long list of pets. And a lot of these will pick up items every 10 seconds and find resources. Oh, you are a very skinny cat, aren't you? I feel bad for you. You're a better looking cat. You look like you've eaten recently. Oh, you're a cutie. Okay, so a lot of these pets actually have a benefit. They help you out. Huh? Oh, that cat house is cute. That's cute. Alright. Oh, and I guess you have to feed them. Alright, next. There's all a bunch of stuff about horse breeding. Horse calling horn. Celestial horse calling horn. Excuse me. Trainer's flute. Mount skill selection coupon. So there's all sorts of stuff for horses, which means there are horses in the game. And you have to tame them. Must be ships in the game. And wagons? Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Contains a wagon cover, wheel, wagon frame. Huh, interesting. Okay, interiors, because there's housing and there's all sorts of interior stuff in here, including some nice sets. Lots and lots and lots. We're not going to go through everything. Apparel, because obviously we have cosmetics. Oh, and okay, you get to see what they look like on her. She looks like a sailor. That's cute. That is kind of cute. That looks like something from the intro screen. That's interesting. That looks more like a knight than a sorceress. That's actually kind of cute. Kind of, not completely. That's different. Not saying any one particular thing that screams. Excuse me. That screams wear me. Now she looks like a pirate. I guess out of everything so far, that one's kind of the cutest. Alright, next. We have travel aids. Returning Adventure Wardrobe Outfit Pack. Premium Outfit Box. Reboot Premium Outfit Box. And it's not cheap. Okay. So we have outfit boxes. Mystery outfit box. Oh. Choose your 7-day box. Choose your 7-day box to open and select one item per bundle. Click the box-shaped icon on the bottom to see what's inside. Hover your mouse over an item for more details. Alright. So we have all sorts of boxes here that seem to contain some stuff I would call pretty pay to win. At the very least, pay to progress. Which in my book is very close to being the same thing. Alright, we got function stuff. Inventory expansion coupon. Inventory can have a maximum of 192 slots. Cannot use a coupon that would exceed the maximum amount of slots allowed. So you could increase your inventory. Black Spirit Essences. All sorts of XP coupons. So yeah, again, we're in that pay to progress stuff. And if there's PvP involved in the game, again, it comes really, there's a razor line into pay to win. So not good. Yeah, lots of stuff in here that I would consider pay to win. Loyalties. Not sure what these are. And if you hear me sniffing a tiny bit, my apologies. This is what happens when a cat sleeps practically on top of your face at night. Pearl box. Alright, so let's check out the Pearl Shop guide. You can purchase a variety of pearl items from the Pearl Shop. You will need to charge a coin in order to use the Pearl Shop. You can purchase pearls with your a coin from the Pearl Box category. Once you purchase a Pearl Box, you can find it in the Pearl tab of your game inventory. Right mouse button the Pearls box in your inventory to obtain pearls. You cannot get a refund for open Pearl boxes. You can either buy items for yourself or send gifts to friends. You will find all purchases made in the last 30 days in purchase history. You can cancel purchases that have not passed 7 days since purchase. Once every month per family. If you wish to cancel a gift purchase, please contact support. There's also a coupon book. You can find coupons you activated with items in the coupon book. If you cannot find them, make sure you use the coupon item from your inventory first. Please note that the expiration date for the coupon differs when an item form and once registered in the coupon book. Coupon offer additional discounts for purchasing items of the appropriate Pearl Shop category. Okay. I guess we need to find out how much a coin cost. Alright. So you could get 1,000 for $10. So $10 is the cheapest pack you can buy. 2,000 for 20, 3,000 for 30, 4,000 for 40. So no quantity bonuses. Like in Lotro, you buy LP, the more you buy, well, you get some extra on top of what you bought. But here, it's straight up, every 1,000 coins is $10. And you can buy up to $200 worth at a time. And that ain't cheap. And you would need, let's say you get this, which gets you two boxes containing 6,600 pearls. Now, is that altogether 6,600 pearls? Or is that each box has 6,600 pearls? I don't know. I'm thinking it's each box, but I'm not sure. But it costs 600 of these 6,000 A coins to get, which means it would be $60 for this. And that ain't cheap. And what would, let's say it is 1,300 or 13,200 pearls you get. All right. You get a couple pets. You could get an outfit. But still, that ain't cheap. Not at all. Alright. Nothing in the coupon book. Alright, so it's a pretty pricey cash shop. Why am I not surprised? Okay, so in the middle of talking about the cash shop, the game just completely crashed. Not sure why, but that was a thing. Now we are going to take a look at a couple of reviews. Now this game has mostly positive reviews, but there are the occasional negatives, so we're going to start with one which is pretty recently a negative review. Lies to players. They delete people's threads that expose shady business practices. They delete any thread that puts them in a negative spotlight or any spotlight that isn't praising them. Do not support this company. They care only about profit. I cannot support a company who disrespects its loyal fans and players. Update. Lost even more respect. Made a thread and said, using phishing spots that are exhausted for event is lame. They deleted my thread. No warning. No reason why. Then when I asked how to report mod abuse, they slapped me with another warning and threatened thread ban for openly arguing with a moderator. How can I argue with someone that isn't there? I was asking a question, nothing more. How can I argue with someone that I have no name for? Don't I have to be replying to what somebody has said to openly argue? So much mod abuse. All I did was ask a genuine question. This is nothing but abuse of power and getting rid of any negative comments people have about this product. These mods and company are on a power trip and use workarounds when it comes to rules and guidelines. Steam mods have been going downhill for years now. So much abuse, and they get away with it. I don't know if this is as much about the game as it is the Steam mods, but okay. Now here's a positive review. Good game, lots of great content. The gear system is atrocious. And mount training. Both are low odds gambling and very unforgiving. So when you grind forever to get a ring, remember you'll need dozens more to actually upgrade it, assuming it doesn't explode when you try. Also very AFK farming friendly. I don't know if that's technically a positive review, but this person does have like 889 hours in the game. Here's one that just says good for ruining your life. Holy Havana, this person has 30,771 hours on record. I guess you could say they like it. 65 hours in at this point. I still have no idea what I'm supposed to do, but I'm enjoying the game. Combat is very fun. One of the best in all MMOs I've played. Very dynamic and responsive. Its sandbox nature allowed to do whatever I wanted without feeling that I'm missing out or taking the wrong path. And there's always something new to learn or explore. Perfect for some casual play for me. As for cons, I can see how the game system design can waste people's time if you really try to get into it. If you're looking for a game to spend a lot of time on, approach this with caution. Not recommend it. This person has 2,500 hours in the game. Latest update is unplayable and game is just a grind fest, but if you like zero progression in 4 years, if you don't just buy all your gear off the market, then you will love this game. By the way, if you enhance your own gear, it has your name on it. It has the best combat out of every MMO, but the rest of the game is not worth your time. Avoid at all costs. One more. It's been hit or miss for a lot of people when you ask around, so I'll keep it simple. The game has a lot going for it, and it can be as grind heavy as you want it to be. However, the biggest appeal for me has always been the freedom to play the game at your own pace, giving yourself your own objectives as you play. Is there a learning curve if you want to get into the mechanics further? Yes. But is any of it necessary? Absolutely not. If you're looking for a fun distraction to lose hours of your life with, then welcome to BDO. Also, it still has a phenomenal character creator. I definitely agree with that. The character creator is great. The world is pretty. Cash Shop is definitely a big yikes. And people say the combat's good. It has a base price of $10, which is definitely not much if you're just wanting to try it out. I'm pretty sure I picked this up through Steam or something, though, so I did not pick it up for the full price. However, Cash Shop aside, there was the issue of crashing, which is not the first time I've had this issue in the game. However, I will leave it up to you to decide. Would you spend $10 to try this game out? And what do you think about it? And until next time, bye for now.